Chiggy Okongwu.
Yes, sir, Chiggy. All right, man. So let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. Take this drink real quick.
Man, only known for his speed rating on man.
Hey, he's an animal on there. He's an absolute dog. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Jems with Josh. I'm your host, Josh. EP.2. Special guest with me, my boy CJ. What's going on with you, brother?
What's going on, y'all boys?
How you doing, man? You ready to talk some ball?
Doing great. I love ball, man. I get to talk about these pass catches.
Let's get to talk
today,
about
man.
it. Yes, sir. Pass catches today, guys. All right, so this episode 2, we're going to be talking about wide receivers, all right? Wide receivers obviously are very important to your fantasy lineup. A lot of times I would probably say they win your fantasy football league.
Yeah. They take for the past 3-4 years, I've been getting to the playoffs, to the championship games, been losing in the championship games. But it's because of my reflexes, my receivers, and even my tight ends. So they really put points on the board for me. Love my receivers, man. Like them way better than my running backs. So.
Hey, definitely. Yeah. So we're actually going to be talking about wide receivers and tight ends today. But let's go ahead and get into that top 20 list, PPR list from ESPN that they have this year. Number 1, obviously, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is an absolute dog. If you're lucky enough to get the number 1 pick in your draft, I don't even think it's a question mark. You?
Triple crown winner last year. That's what I like to see. I like to see receptions. That's a big one. Receiving yards after catch, everything. Jamar
Touchdowns.
Touchdown.
Jamar Chase, everything. If you're able to get a pick that high, like I said, you got to go with Jamar. 2, Justin Jefferson. Can't go wrong with Justin Jefferson. CeeDee Lamb, Puka Nacua, Amon-Ra, Malik Neighbors, Nico Collins, Brian Thomas Jr., which we're going to talk about a little bit, A.J. Brown, Drake London, Lad McConkey, Tyreek Hill, JSN, Terry McLaurin, DJ Moore, Rashee Rice, Garrett Wilson, and Mike Evans. So we skipped over a few names, but we're going to get into a few of those. Just like EP1, guys, we're going to talk about a few sleepers. I'm going to start off with a couple of my sleepers. I really think Rome Odunze.
Okay.
The reason why I like Rome Odunze is, for one, the Bears have new offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson. We saw what he did with the Detroit Lions, right?
Yeah.
I honestly think that Rome is going to be Caleb's number 1 receiver. He's going to get a lot of catches in the red zone. I think Rome is going to have a big, big season, right? Another guy I really like, man, is JSN, right? And the reason I like JSN is I think Cooper Kupp is a little bit older, right?
Yeah.
Sam Darnold, new to the Seahawks. I think JSN is going to get over 100 catches easily. He's going to get a lot of red zone targets. I think JSN is one of those guys who's going to be a dog.
New quarterback in the offense, too.
That's what I'm saying, man. So. Sam Darnold, new quarterback in the offense. So I think I like JSN a lot. And last on my list, at least, is George Pickens. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm saying this because as a Cowboys fan, all right, our defense, our cornerbacks are kind of shaky, right? I think our offense is going to be on the field a lot. So I think there's going to be a lot of love spread across from George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. I think George Pickens is going to have a great season. He was putting up 1,000 yards with trash and with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not a lot of touchdowns, but I think having Dak is going to really boost his career and get him that pay that he deserves. Who you got? You got any guys you think about?
Love your list. All right. Some sleepers I got for my list is Zay Flowers. Having one of the best quarterbacks in the league, you got to get the number 1 pass catcher. Yeah. I think, in my opinion, I got Lamar Jackson, second best quarterback in the NFL.
Yes, sir.
And, having Zay Flowers, that explosive yards after catch target, red zone, good guy, catch screen pass, get you an extra 10 yards, get a lot of catches for you.
Yeah.
Number 4 in explosive plays per game. So,
it's insane.
It's Zay Flowers. You can't teach.
As a rookie, correct?
No, it was his
second year last year. So third year, he definitely he's to the moon for sure.
You can't teach twitch, and that's a big thing about wide receivers.
Yeah,
you can't teach
very
twitch.
true.
So
very true.
That's a good one. That's something Zay Flowers got. I got another one. I got a very out of the park one. I got Jacoby Myers from Las Vegas.
Jacoby?
Yeah, I got Jacoby. I like Pete Carroll, and I like the quarterback. We got good quarterback play, and Geno Smith is a good quarterback.
Yeah, Geno does well with Pete.
Yeah, the number 1 receiver in the offense, Jacoby Myers, had a pretty decent year last year.
Got
over 1,000 yards. Really good late round pick. Maybe even get him up in free agency if you can.
Yeah.
Another good late round pick. I'm doing y'all a little late round picks because we already know about top receivers.
Yes, sir.
Another late round pick is Jerry Jeudy.
Yes.
You have nobody in Cleveland right now. You got David Njoku. And that's about it. You got Cedric Tillman, if y'all don't even know who that is.
Hey, he was a dog low key at the end of the season, but you're right.
You got Jerry Jeudy, was one of the best receivers last year. Can have even more improvement on the season with. I wouldn't even say consistent, but he's going to get you at least 8 catches a game, maybe 5 at the lowest. Yeah. But he's going to put some points up, but that's about it for my list right now.
I like those. Those are really good ones. I really like the Jacoby Myers because I really feel like Geno Smith coming there. One thing about Geno, he's going to throw some picks, but he also going to throw it up too.
He gonna throw it up.
You know what I mean? So some guys are definitely going to be getting some catches in that offense. To end off with our wide receivers, man, I got a couple gems.
Okay.
Right?
I'm here.
Hey, listen to me on this one.
Okay.
Mr. Waddle with the Miami Dolphins.
Okay, that's a great pick.
Here's the reason why. Tyreek Hill has had a crazy offseason. We don't know if he wants to be there. It looks like Mike McDaniel's kind of getting, annoyed with him as well as Tua.
Yeah.
I think that Waddle is really, really going to step up this year, and he's going to be the number 1 wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins this season.
May sound like a fact.
Yeah. So I like him a lot. Another guy, Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
All right. Cam Ward, shout out to you, my favorite college football team. CJ, who is Calvin Ridley going to throw the ball to? Excuse me, Cam Ward going to throw the ball to?
Maybe Chicky.
Maybe Chicky. Ain't a lot of guys, right?
Not a lot of guys.
Okay, all right. So, definitely, man, I think Calvin Ridley is going to get 1 million targets. So, if you're able to get Calvin Ridley, I think you'll be very happy with that. And last but not least, man, I love this guy, man, Ladd McConkey.
Oh, yeah, Georgia, man.
I think this guy is absolutely amazing. He had an amazing rookie season, and I think he's just going to get better and better and better. He's one of those guys, I think, at the end of the season that you might look up and be like, yo, why is Ladd McConkey in the top 5 receivers for the entire year? Yeah. So I think you definitely want to target Ladd McConkey in your draft. All right, last person we're going to talk about for wide receivers, right? Jems with Josh.
Okay.
Got to go with our Jimmy for the year.
Okay.
Got to go with Malik Neighbors.
Malik, okay.
That's number 1 receiver for the New York Giants, right?
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors last year was an absolute animal. And who was his quarterback?
Oh, that's a
exactly.
That's
right. Exactly,
yeah,
right? Enough said. We all know, even though Russell Wilson is older, he has a great deep ball. Right? He's going to get the ball to him. I think even if Jackson Dart gets in, he's going to get Malik Neighbors the ball a lot. Mm-hmm. Again, not a lot of competition at wide receiver 2 with him. So I think he has not a lot of competition at all. He's going to have a lot of targets, scores a lot of touchdowns. My only question mark with Malik will be his health a little bit. Yeah. But I think he should be fine year 2, a lot stronger. I think at the end of the season, Jimmy, top 1, top 2 receiver in the entire fantasy football leagues that you guys are going to look into is going to be Malik Neighbors, man. Okay. Trust me, later on. All right, and next we're going to get into tight ends.
Okay.
One of those positions that, it's not a lot of guys, right? So it's probably a little bit more important than I think people give its due. So let's go ahead and look at just the top 10 of ESPN's PPR leagues. Number 1, you got Brock Bowers. Yeah. Speak on Brock, please.
Brock Bowers, number 1 receiver in Las Vegas. Yes, I did say Jacoby Myers. However, Brock Bowers is that number 1 guy in Las Vegas. Might be one of the best pass catchers in that division. Yes. It's hard to compete with Brock Bowers. only up from there.
Only up. I honestly think he might end up being one of the best tight ends of all time.
Yeah,
he's going to be
his
amazing.
Athleticism, his route running, his blocking, everything. He got shades of everybody in him.
He really does, man. He really does. Yeah. All right, 2, they got Trey McBride. Self-explanatory. He's an absolute animal with the Cardinals. George Kittle, Sam Laporta. Hoping for a bounce-back season this year. Hopefully he does. TJ Hockenson, another guy on the bounce back. He should be healthy from the ACL. Travis Kelce, getting a little long in the tooth, but, you never know. Might get some red zone targets. I think the Chiefs' offense would be better. David Njoku, Mark Andrews, Evan Ingram, and Tucker Kraft to round out that top 10. But at number 9, Evan Ingram.
I love Evan Ingram.
Talk about him.
Bo Nix is a guy that I really don't see that much. I don't see that much things to go with Bo Nix. You got Cortland Sutton, but besides that, I see Evan Ingram as being his number 2 target this year. The red zone capabilities of Evan Ingram, the small 3rd and 5 catches, the small 2 and 8 catches, those are the things that Sean Payton and Bo Nix are going to try to do this year with Evan Ingram.
I totally agree.
Picking him up and giving him that contract, which was kind of surprising in the offseason.
Me too.
They have to use him. I feel like it's going to be a very, very good sleeper.
And I'm with you too, man. I think Sean Payton in the past has always been one of those coaches. He wants to run the ball, play action off of that. I think that's going to help Evan Ingram out even a lot more. I think Evan Ingram is going to have a big, big time season. Sleeper. I know y'all tired of me talking about them Cowboys, man, but Jake Ferguson.
Yeah.
Going right back to what I said about George Pickens. I think the Cowboys defense is going to be shaky. The offense is going to be out there a lot. If you go back 2 years when Dak was healthy, Jake Ferguson was amazing, right? I think he was close to 700-800 yards receiving. I think you're going to see something like that. Might even top 1,000 this season. And he gets a lot of targets in the red zone. Big guy. Another guy we both love, Tyler Warren.
Oh, Tyler Warren, Penn State alumni.
Penn State alum.
Oh my God, carry Drew Aller to wherever he was at in the college football playoff, and so you're going to see a lot of big plays from either Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones with Tyler Warren.
Agreed.
We expect to see Tyler Warren be maybe in the run for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
No, he definitely will. And like you said, even though there's like question marks with the quarterback situation with the Colts, I think both of them are going to be dumping the ball off a lot. Yes. And I think Tyler Warren is definitely going to get a lot of love just off of that. And then also, too, they're going to run the ball a lot with Jonathan Taylor. So I think Tyler Warren will have another big season, just like he did in college last year.
Wouldn't compare it to Brock Bowers last year, but maybe similar to that effectiveness of the offense.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that comparison. All right, what's up with my man from the Titans? Talk to me about him. We got him as a gem.
Yeah. Chiggy Okongwu, very speed, because line up in the slot, can get you a slant inside. Something that Cam Moore needs, because Cam Moore literally has nothing. They had the first pick last year.
Yeah.
They need some type of offensive targets for Cam Moore to succeed. So if Chiggy Okongwu is healthy, I think he'll be a pretty good late round pick, maybe even free agency pick if no one gets him. But
yeah, I totally agree. I think simply just because the Titans don't have a lot of weapons, I think Chiggy will, just have a really good season. One thing we do know about Cam is Cam's got a strong arm, so he'll definitely try to push the ball up the field. So I definitely think that will happen and be really well. Last guy for me, man, Mike Gesicki.
Yeah.
I talked about it in EP.2 with Chase Brown. The Bengals defense is not going to be very good. I think that those guys are going to be on the field a lot. And if you noticed last year, man, Gesicki got a lot of targets in that offense. Like I said, with tight end, it's very limited, right? It's not a lot of guys that you could just say every week you put them in your lineup and just roll them out there. So Gesicki could be one of those guys, super late rounds, or like you said, even in the waiver wire after your draft is over, who you could really look out for. But we're both in Georgia right now. What about Kyle Pitts?
Oh man, Kyle Pitts. He got a 5th year. He got a 5th year extension. Usually,
I don't know how, but yeah.
Usually when you get a 5th year extension, it's because they don't trust you to give you that real money yet. So
agreed.
We're going to see what Raheem Morris and the offense could do, but I got good faith for Falcons offense. I wanted to talk about Drake London. I think.
Oh man, talk about him.
I think Drake London has the potential to be what Malik Neighbors, like how you said.
I agree.
I think he has potential to be top 3 receiver in the NFL this year.
I do.
Not only his athleticism down the sideline, through the deep middle of the field,
but
also Penix and his quick passing game could really help push the Falcons offense to be better.
And using that name Penix, man, that's the one thing that I do have a little bit of faith in Kyle Pitts this season. If you've noticed in preseason. A lot of his interviews, he's talked a lot about Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, man, it's a make or break year. Kyle Pitts doesn't do it this year, he's gone, right?
But the crazy thing about Kyle Pitts, he's only 24 years old.
I agree.
He's younger than his quarterback.
I agree. The prototype and the measurements is all there.
Yeah.
You just got to see the production on the field.
Yeah.
So, again, tight end is one of those positions, guys, that is it's kind of limited. But if you find those gems in your waiver wire or later in your draft, it can really help you get towards being a league winner this year. Again, thank you, CJ, for coming on episode 2, man. Please follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the socials, all the different platforms. EP2, Jems with Josh.